Is any of y'all skin moisturized?
Yeah.
Mine ain't even washed.
I washed.
Okay, let me just say a prayer. Mm-hmm.
Y'all are so ready. I love y'all.
What is up, you guys? Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. We are back with another video, and in this video, I brought some friends. You can introduce yourself. Why am I trying to introduce you?
Hi, I'm Lauren. I've known Aaron for like around a year now.
Don't make me cry.
We're trying to make me cry right now. We met at church, and I've enjoyed it.
Stop! Don't make me cry. I didn't tell y'all to do
sit in the middle.
So that is Lauren, and this is...
My name is Briana. I go by Ree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't go... Yeah, I go by Ree.
You go by Ree.
Yes,
yeah, I go by Ree. And I've known Erin for, I don't know. I don't know how long I've known her. A year? It's not a year.
Probably almost a year.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, you know, she's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, definitely.
She's so down to earth.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, I'm really proud of her that she's now stepping out on stage.
So proud.
And
so
doing this
proud.
YouTube thing. So
All
you too.
Okay.
You better watch out.
She's coming.
She's coming for you.
She's coming for the sponsorships.
She's coming for them.
Come on. The
Paid
ads.
promotion.
Yes.
She's coming for the trips.
Yes.
Okay, in Jesus' name.
And those PR packages.
And it is so, and it shall not be otherwise. So what we are doing today is we're basically doing a chit chat, get ready with me. Of course, I said that I was going to touch on the topic of the our single and save conversations. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're kind of just going to dig into that. Of course, I have a few questions. And they do not know the questions that I'm going to be asking. This is going to kind of just be, you know, single, dating, just certain questions about past relationships, future relationships, and just goofiness altogether, really. Because we goofy.
Very.
We look.
You're our own way.
You'll see. You'll see.
First, in the meantime, we're going to beat these faces.
Yes.
So, Lauren, what makeup look are you doing?
Okay, so I'm actually doing a makeup look inspired by Aaron.
Shut up. You didn't tell me that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So I'm mixing her Black Radiance.
Video down below.
Yes.
You haven't watched it.
If you haven't watched it,
it'll be down below.
Go check it out when I learn how to do that. But we're gonna learn so we can put that link down there.
Put the link down below. Mixing her Black Radiance tutorial with her first Valentine's Day look.
Oh my god!
It's inspired by those looks, but it's gonna be season 10 Shayla style.
Okay.
It's gonna have a little Shayla twist.
I become more minimal when it comes to my makeup. So,
but not today.
Not today.
Not today because
she can't be.
Palette.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really gonna challenge myself to, you know, go full throttle with this whole eye makeup, with the whole face contour. I even got some lashes.
So fancy.
Very fancy.
Okay, so for my look, I'm gonna use the Violet Boss Pro Eyeshadow Like a Boss palette. Because she's beautiful. And this is not mine. We get everything from Lauren.
Oh God.
All of these palettes are from Lauren.
Yes.
She's
sponsored today's video.
Beauty girl. You sponsored today's
She's
video.
sponsored today's video.
I want to shout out to Lauren for sponsoring this video.
All the brushes used.
So I'm gonna do some kind of grungy, like dark, some a little on the grungy side. So we're just gonna see how it goes. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Ashley Briana. Thank you guys so much for joining my channel. If you knew, you know what you can do. If you want to come along, tell the people how they can come along. Tell the people how they can come along.
You can comment.
Yes.
You can Lauren.
Like this video.
And you can subscribe.
Definitely subscribe.
You go ahead and click it.
Yeah.
And you want to take it up a notch.
If you want to take it up,
Are they ready?
If you are blessed by today's video, if you have been blessed by any of Ashley Briana's videos,
any of her videos,
click that notification bell.
Oh. The notification bell.
That's for the real one.
People be messing out on that bell.
You missing out on that bell.
I never miss the upload.
She literally never misses
No.
Because of the bell.
I-
Or ring a ding ding.
We're gonna go ahead and jump into the video. For those of you that have been liking, commenting, and subscribing, thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. And yeah, hope you guys like this video. Let's get into these brows.
I'm actually going to start off with some moisturization using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base.
So since we are on the topic of basically exes and, you know, stuff we learned in our last relationship, what do you think is one thing that you learned from your last relationship? Like learned about yourself or learned about just people in general in your last relationship?
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you are gonna put your eggs in one basket, make sure it's a, you know, good sturdy basket, you know? Not one that's here one day and gone the next.
Okay, I will definitely take that note down. You know, make sure that I have a sturdy basket.
Yeah.
A sturdy
A
foundation.
Sturdy.
That's good.
Make sure his
Sturdy
basket
foundation.
believes in the Lord.
Ooh.
Mhm.
For me, I would say make sure you really know who you are.
Yeah.
And I feel like with knowing who you are, you have to know who God says you are. And that only happens when I am, you know, in His Word, when I have built my relationship with Him. Because I find it kind of hard to build a relationship with somebody else if I haven't built a relationship with Christ.
Mhm.
Say, really know who you are. Because when you know who you are, you know what you want. When you know who you are, you know what you deserve. When you know who you are, a lot of things evolve around that with knowing who you are.
I think that one of the biggest things that I learned in my relationship, and this kind of ties back to what you said, kind of like knowing yourself, but also loving yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't realize, like, I remember people used to always say, like, oh, you can't love someone else if you don't love yourself.
Mhm.
And, like, that part is true. But really, if you're in a relationship where you don't really love yourself, anything, and this is just my experience, I'm speaking from my own experience, anything that the person does to you, you kind of let it happen.
Mhm.
Like, you can kind of let, like, if the person says, like, oh, you're not good at this, in your head, you're like, okay, well, I'm not good at that. Or, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of can
I see what
become
you mean.
someone's punching bag.
Because you don't know it for yourself.
You don't know. Like, you don't
Yeah.
love yourself. So you're kind of like, you're people pleasing, or you're kind of like,
Mhm.
oh, I need this person to love me, or, you know,
Yeah.
whatever they say, you're kind of just like if they put you down, you're kind of like, well, maybe I am like this.
Yeah,
Or,
and that's why it's important to really know what God says about you.
Mhm.
And that's what you can't, you know,
Yes.
come against
I
those
really
things
like
with the
that.
Word of God.
yes. The main thing is going to be like, who texted me? Oh, nobody.
Disclaimer, I'm no makeup artist, so whatever comes out.
That goes for both of us,
Uh-huh.
me and Ree.
I mean, I'm no makeup
No,
artist.
Erin can't say the same. She's a
Yeah,
Google
Erin
out
cannot
there.
say the same.
I'm not a makeup artist, though.
She's a whole.
She's not in any way, but, you know, she's way more...
Way more better. Way more better.
way more better.
than what we got going on over here.
Yeah, that song.
Shaking together, running over.
Running over.
When you give out to the Lord,
Come on.
He will give you more. Okay, so the next question while we start on ice. Oh, this is a good one. The next question is, I hope this don't cause any drama. Would you take your ex back? So if your ex came to you right now and was like, I'm so sorry that I did this and I just want to be a better person and blah, blah, blah. Do you think, since we've all had, you know, bad breakups, do you think you could take your ex back?
Before, yes, I would have. And I did. And our relationship was very on and off. And then that's because that goes back to saying, because when you know who you are, you know what you deserve, you know what you should put up with, this, that, and the third, you know not to go back. Well, I didn't know myself enough to realize what I needed to put up with and what I deserved. And because I didn't know, I was just falling for anything. Falling for the, I promise, like, I've changed, and I've realized this, and I want to do better, and
We're
I
falling
want
for the okie doke.
falling for the okie doke. So much so that, I'm not even going to say too much, but so much so, I relied on his word more than I relied on God's word. And that got me into some stuff. Nothing crazy, but I could have saved a lot of time and a lot of confusion, just a lot of stuff, if I just would have listened to God's voice. Because he told me that this was not it. But then again, I really didn't know who I was and whose I was and who I belonged to, that I just relied on what somebody else said. And that put me in a lot of mess, you know. And sometimes,
unnecessary mess.
yeah, you know, God will allow that to happen. God will allow our hearts to be broken, you know. So just so that we can, you know, rely on Him, and so He can show Himself, you know, faithful, you know.
Similar to Ree, like she said, you know, she said at first she would, and she did. So did I. I've taken my ex back many times. Should I have? No. I should have learned from the first time, and I did not. I kept going back. So I guess you could just call him my college boyfriend, because he was literally the only person I had a true relationship with in college. It kind of got rocky over the summer because he did an internship somewhere else, so we were kind of long distance, and that
it's hard. Both of my relationships were long distance.
That did not work out well that summer. We had broken up pretty much, stopped talking over the summer, but when sophomore year started, you know, he was expecting stuff to go back to normal. like we hadn't had issues over the summer. And, you know, I allowed that to happen. I had gotten back with him because
You loved him.
I believed.
You was in love.
I believed him and everything he told me, oh, you know, I miss you. The okie doke.
The okie doke.
The okie doke.
That's the thing. We allow.
Yes.
And we be blaming it on all these other things but ourselves.
I was actually talking to my best friend about this the other day, because she asked me, you know, if your ex came back and was like, I'm so sorry I did this, I shouldn't have did this, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, at one point, that's what I wanted him to do so bad. I just wanted, I'm just come back, just, girl, not even fight for me, because he loved me. So I
feel like when the guy leaves, you're like, I just want him to, you know.
You just want him to come back. At one point, I just wanted him to come back so bad and just be like, I'm sorry that I did this, blah, 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 blah. But now, the place that I'm at now, she had asked me, you know, would you take him back? Because we had such a great relationship at first. Well, we had such a great thing at first. I mean, we had issues, but it was so much fun being in a relationship with him. And I told her, I was like, you know, it's crazy, because the old me would have said yes. Yes, I would have. But now, the person that I am now, I couldn't take him back how he was. Even it was pre us breaking up, you know, the relationship going downhill. Even our good times, I wouldn't take him back, because I feel like I'm just such a different person now. And it's just stuff that I just wouldn't stand for now. You can be a good person, all that kind of stuff, but he didn't have his own relationship with God. I didn't have my own. So if he would want to just come back and just let it be even though it was great then, if he tried to come back and just want it to be like that, I'd be like, nah, it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying?
So I guess the answer for you was definitely no.
Yeah,
you didn't take him back.
Girl, he didn't want to come back. I couldn't take him back if I wanted to.
But for me and Ree's situation,
yeah, y'all had a chance.
We took ours back, and now we're we shouldn't have.
Shouldn't have.
Wasting time.
Wasting time.
Oh, I kind of did. I kind of did want revenge, though.
Oh, yeah.
Were y'all vengeful?
That's fleshful, though.
I
Yeah.
wanted revenge.
Yeah, I had
So, and I wanted, the type of revenge that I wanted, I was like, ooh, I want him to hurt so bad. But
yes.
I wanted me to be the one that hurt him. Like, I was like, I don't want him to fall in love with somebody else and then they hurt him. I'm like,
you
no.
wanted to see it.
I want to be the one to, but then
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want him to be in love with somebody else. Like, if you gonna hurt, I need to hurt you. But then, when you think about it now, I shouldn't be the one to hurt him, because then that's just I'm just gonna reap what I sow again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so true.
So I'm like, why would I even want to get my revenge on you when that's just gonna mess up, that's just gonna be a seed that I planted.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's so true. Like, even when they get in relationships with, another person, it's hard not to be like, keep them deep just like keep them.
it is.
And that may not be the case. Maybe,
and that's the hard part. That's the part that I had to deal with. I was like, what if, like, you left me, you did this, but I'm like, what if he gets with her and then he's this perfect person? Like, he changes, because we all want to be the woman that the man changes for.
Oh my gosh!
Like, we all want to be the one where oh, you used to do this, but like he's so in love.
Oh, that's
see, I couldn't deal with that. That was the hardest part for me. Yeah. I'm like, I gotta deal with the fact that he's gonna be with somebody else, and he's probably gonna be a better man with her than he was with me. Yeah. Or he's gonna love her more. Yeah. Or I'm not the important person in his life anymore. She is. Mm-hmm. That part right there was so hard to get over.
What's that song where like she's getting on the airplane about to choose the other man?
If I was your man, I'm not man. Yeah. Oh, you already priming?
Only because my lid.
Your birthday.
Yeah. I'm like, you already primed? Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, sis.
Okay, so I'm just gonna darken up the outside, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put this. Should I put this?
Are you filming?
No, I was talking to Aaron. Go ahead and we're gonna put a little thing on the lid. Okay, so the next question that I wanted to ask was, and this is like a 2-part question. So it's gonna be, what is something that you're asking God for in your next relationship? So this is going to be, it's a 2-part because it's going to be like a serious thing that you're asking God for in your next relationship, and something that's kind of like shallow that you don't really need, but you like, God, but if you want to throw this out there, we can do that too. Mine is, as far as something serious that I would want in my next relationship, definitely like the respect part. And the compromising, because I'm one of those people that I compromise so much in a relationship. I feel like it's definitely give and take. So that is something really big in my relationship, and I really just want someone that's like head over heels, like in love with me, think I'm just so fine, all that kind of stuff. One shallow thing, or not really shallow, but one thing that I don't really need, that I be asking God, like, God, if you want to give me this little treat, if you want to put the icing on top of the cake, if God sends me a man that can sing.
Oh, that's not that shallow.
It's not, but it's not something that I need.
Okay.
It's just a definite want. Like, it's something that I really, really want. Really. Like, it's one of those things that I'm like, if somebody try to talk to me and they know how to sing, I'm going to be like, did God send you to me?
Who sent you?
So, who sent you?
God sent or what?
God sent, because the devil sure know how to put a package together.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Whew.
Nice.
A nice,
you just got me on that one.
Tall, handsome package.
If I had eyelashes on, they would have been
somewhat.
Man who searches after your heart. I want a man who first submits to you before anything, before even me. I want a man who treats me, like Aaron just said, with the utmost respect, who loves his family, loves his mother, of course.
Yes. That's the love your mama.
That's the love your mama.
Because if you don't respect your mama, then there's no way that
you're not gonna respect me.
Tall. I'm really into. I was either. I guess I said I would want somebody like light skinned or somebody ethnic, like somebody that was like a different race, like just to try that out a little bit.
She cultured.
I was down for the swirl, but and then something more serious. I would want to say probably like a relationship with God, definitely.
That's number one.
And probably somebody ambitious too.
Oh, her answers are better than ours.
I think y'all's answers have been better so far. Yeah, somebody ambitious. I probably would have wanted him to. This is probably not serious, but like make more money than me, or also, have a master's degree or something.
Yeah. It's not even about like what kind of career you would have, just as long as your ambition matches my ambition.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like your strive matches my strive. We gotta be one to chase purpose together. Like you gotta be living for something.
Everything gotta revolve around Christ.
We love Jesus.
I met this guy the other day, and you know how we were talking about in our last video how you kind of gotta like make sure you bring God into the conversation so they'll know like, oh, she about that God. Like, so I was talking to this guy, right? We were just writing each other, you know what I'm saying? Not real serious. And I remember I was thinking like, okay, I'm about to slide God in, like God about to slide on up in there. Honey, he slid God in first, and I was like,
that's a good sign.
I said the enemy is trying to set me up, like,
because
Khadijah don't need you.
Where's that from?
Living Single.
Oh, I literally just finished like the whole.
Yes, it's on Hulu.
Yeah,
I need to finish it.
Single. Oh, when night is coming, I'm glad that
I got your head out. What?
What is something that you think you could have done better for your partner? How do you think you could have been there for your partner more? Or what is something you think you did wrong in regards to your partner in your last relationship?
Saying we were friends first. Like we were really close friends. We knew each other from high school. I would say the best thing would have been to just stay friends, honestly. Like not even have introduced a relationship, but we were attracted to each other and feelings got heavy, so we just said, oh, let's just try it. But I honestly think the best thing would have been just to stay friends, because now, we would have still been friends and I would have had a good friendship. Yeah. But that's no longer here nor there.
For me, I would say, that goes with the whole question. I would just say, not always pointing the finger. Because I will always blame him for stuff when really I played a huge part in things that have happened. So I would just own up to my own wrongdoings. Because it ain't always his fault.
Right. I definitely know for a fact one of the things that I did in my last relationship as far as for my partner, and I know this now, and that's what deliverance and forgiveness does for you. Because when we're so angry, we kind of just think about everything that the person did to us, so we don't really focus on what we could have done better. So definitely one of the things that I did a lot in my last relationship is I was so insecure in my last relationship. I was so insecure. My self-esteem was so low, and I didn't feel like I deserved the person that I was with. It was crazy. So definitely I was so needy for confirmation in my last relationship. I was always like, tell me I'm beautiful, and tell me how you feel about this, and tell me how you feel about that, and he wasn't the type of person to express his feelings for real, which even though I was being needy in a relationship, you still need to, if that's your partner's love language, you still need to compromise and, you know, give your partner what they want. But I do know for me, it was a constant thing because I was so insecure. So I was always like, you don't tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me you want me. Tell me you love me and blah, 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 blah. And he was the type of person that he's like, well, I'm here. Like, I'm here, so you know I love me. He was an actions speak louder than words person. Mm-hmm. And I was words.
You gonna tell me where's the affirmation that I'm fine?
Yeah, like I really needed word, but it was an unhealthy, like, it's one thing to just be like, oh, well, I want you to, you know, tell me because every woman wants to feel beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, every woman does. But I was like, I just had to have it because I was so insecure. I really be wondering, like, when I meet my husband.
Whoa.
That
was really.
When I meet my husband, like, where am I going to meet him at? That's what
I'll be thinking that too.
Like, is it going to be somebody
How we gonna
know? Because, you know, that's the fun part. Like, is it going to be somebody I know? Is it going to be somebody new? Well, honey, you traveled the world and met yours, so I know you didn't expect that.
What?
So what do you think is something that, as far as it's a red flag in general in a relationship, or just if you're meeting a guy and you're just like, I can't deal with that?
A guy who can hold a conversation, but a guy who can hold a conversation, but the conversation revolves around him.
That's a good one. You don't really think about that.
Yeah, but like I noticed, like I talked to a guy, and all he wanted to talk about, like we would talk all the time. Yes, that was great. But every time we would talk, it would be about what he doing, what he got going on, his busy day. Like you know what I'm saying? And now we were talking for a good minute, and not once could he even tell me what I was doing, what I had going on, what my freaking major was. Not that I didn't tell him, because I definitely mentioned it, but the thing is he never asked. Like a shallow, smoking is a no-no.
The breath
I don't want to kiss nobody who has like cigarette breath. Like,
it's a lot of
that
maintenance.
is disgusting.
Like chivalry? Like if you're chivalrous? Like if you don't know how to hold a door,
then you just gonna turn back and walk back out of the door that you came from. That you didn't hold for me.
It's a huge red flag.
Yeah,
huge. Because I need someone who is willing to be like a gentleman. Which I mean, like I said, some people might find that like they don't need that. You know? And like, of course, I can open my own door when he's not around.
Right.
But when he's around,
you need to open this door.
That's what I'm expecting. Nothing.
That's
less.
the least that you can do for me.
Nothing is something like even more shallow. Not smelling good or being messy. Like I understand like a little clutter because like you know that's life. But like if you just all over the place, that's
just out here not caring.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so one thing for me, as far as shallow and red flags, one red flag for me is a guy who brings up sex a lot.
Oh,
Oh,
can I put that on my list too?
That's a big red flag for me because that's something that I've had issues with in the past. It's something that I had to be delivered from, and especially with me being like celibate. Even back then, though, even when I wasn't celibate, that was still a red flag for me. If you just bring like the first thing you do is bring up sex, but especially now, especially when people know that I'm saved now. Like
they just want to try it.
They kind of like try that with me still. That kind of makes me really, really upset because I'm like, you already know that ain't gonna happen. So yeah, that's one of the biggest red flags for me. And one thing for me that I can't get jiggy with, I cannot get jiggy with guys that wear their feet out. Yeah, I hate a man's foot. I hate men's feet.
Like even in warm climates?
Yeah, I just rather you put on some slides and put some socks on with it. Like
So you want them looking like your dad on summer vacation?
I mean,
with the socks and sandals.
I don't really have a relationship with my dad, so I don't know what to look like. Slides. I don't know. I just don't like men's feet.
Can't relate. Can't relate.
Cannot relate.
If I get used to you, I can be okay with your feet. But if we're just kind of like talking, like, and you. I don't know. It's just a weird thing for me when I see a guy's foot. Like,
I don't mind it.
Me either.
Show me them toes.
Let me know you been through some things.
No.
Show me them toes.
And then don't let you.
And then like how would because I like my feet to be massaged.
Oh yes, I love.
But you have to be willing to do it back.
Yes.
And if you don't like men's feet, then
No,
I would gladly massage my man of God's feet.
yeah.
I would. That's what I'm saying though. If I get with you and I like fall for your stuff, then it's not a problem for me anymore.
So you're
But
just talking
in the
about like just
beginning,
dating.
Yeah, like
Okay.
dating. I don't know.
Well, yeah, we're not really.
It's just I don't know. That's so.
dating, but
I know. I don't even want to see them. Like, if we're like dating,
God.
I don't even want to see them
out. I don't
Right.
can't.
That's
At least show me
that's
what
not
I'm
a red
getting myself
flag.
into.
That's not a red
can't.
flag. Like, ooh, I saw him. You out.
It just makes me so uncomfortable, and I'm just like, I just don't want to look at them. Like, I just try my best not to look at them. It's weird. I know. I don't know what's wrong with me.
If you date Aaron, make sure you go swimming.
Makes you right.
Remember on The Real when Adrian was like, "Y'all don't suck toes."
No, my gosh. I
It's a
do.
question.
So next question.
Are we sucking toes?
I feel like my eyes
It doesn't
aren't
even look
moving.
that dark in the bottom.
Like when I blink, I feel like
it doesn't look
nothing's
that
happening.
dark in the bottom.
Oh, this ashy, you make this ashy lip color look so good.
Girl,
This literally looks like frosted donut, okay? Powdered donut catastrophe.
But
is
she
what
know
this
how to
is.
work it though. Would you suck some toes? You
Yeah.
massaging them?
If we,
I
Might as well
massage
put 'em
him,
in
but
your
I don't
mouth.
want him in my mouth. And I don't want my toes in his mouth.
You ain't gonna put your toes in nobody's mouth.
No.
if he will,
I don't want that.
hey.
Looks nice. You look so sultry. Like, who are you about to go seduce tonight?
Whoa. That was slow-mo for my book, okay?
Anything positive?
I have not used this filter since, like, high school.
You were in high school when that filter came out?
You were in high school when Snapchat was.
Yeah.
I always miss half my face. All the makeup, I just snatched my earring out.
I heard that.
Okay, guys, this is the final look. These are the final looks. I cannot. Y'all go to model.
This is how Aaron does it. Sorry.
Do not do me.
Look.
I mean, but you're not lying though.
Pimples and all. We had a lot of fun doing this video. We went through a lot of trials and tribulations to get this look. Somebody's lashes wouldn't stay on. Somebody did a whole new look.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all caught that or not.
She really switched it up.
Whole new look.
She switched it up.
New look.
So, but yeah, this was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. This was kind of just like thrown out topics out there that kind of just, just topics of conversation since we are single. Because some people, but we're not bitter
At all.
that you have love in your life, and we're just still kind of sitting here.
It's fine. It's
Waiting.
coming. I promise it's coming.
Gracefully.
Because
waiting.
I didn't.
Preparing.
I didn't know it was gonna happen.
Difference.
We're here, God. You hear me?
You hear me?
We
Big
have.
God. Big God. Big God, do you hear?
Oh, great one.
Oh, great one.
We had a lot of fun doing this video. Hopefully we will have more videos for you guys. We really want to do like a celibacy video. We want to do kind of a more serious video that'll probably break your heart. We want to do a few mukbangs because we like to eat.
We love to eat.
We love to
to
eat
grill.
And talk.
And talk.
Obviously we love to talk.
We talk a lot.
Because if you knew how long it took us to make this video.
If you know what time it was right now.
If you know what time we started and what time it was, and how I just had to clear out my memory card so we can finish this video, then you wouldn't know. So if this video is kind of long, I'm sorry. We just had a lot of important stuff to say. So if there's any other things that you guys would like for us to discuss, or any other topics that you guys are just wanting to hear, or if you just want to hear us talk, just please let us know. We're literally open to talk about anything.
Comment down below.
Anything. Comment down below.
And let us know.
Let us know what's it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you stuck through it this long, you are a legit trooper.
Yes.
And I thank you
Welcome.
for loving her this much.
You're right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Because
we love her too.
we're a lot.
We love her too.
We're a lot.
Okay. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to comment, please do. And if you're new, if you have not subscribed yet, because some of y'all be watching these videos, y'all don't be subscribing.
Oh.
What you doing, sis? What you doing?
I don't know what you're doing in your life, but that's for me in my house.
I'm just going to finish highlighting on that one.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And yeah, we will see you guys on the next video. Deuces.